One of my favorite fashion metaphors that I've come across in recent years is this idea of wearing glasses as representing the beliefs that you have. And so when you look through a pair of glasses, you're looking at life through the beliefs that you're holding, right? And you can take them off and change them up and switch them around. I think it's this metaphor of glasses that actually got me thinking about fashion metaphors in relation to spirituality in the first place. The magic about wearing glasses is that it is sort of this physical metaphor for what's going on in our brains. And we have this part of our brain called the reticular activating system, or RAS for short. And it acts like a filter, like the lens of our glasses. And whatever is on that filter in our brain is what we're gonna see in our reality at any given time. I also like to call this the list, or like a bouncer at a bar, right? If your name's not on the list, then you're not getting in, because there is honestly so much information coming into our reality, into our that we're being stimulated by at any given time, like so much information coming in through all of our senses. And so our brain has to sort of pick and choose what it is allowing into our minds in order to interpret, in order to process. And so in a sense, it's sort of like anything is possible. And this for me was like the game changer in terms of understanding how my thoughts and my beliefs are impacting my reality. But if anything is possible, then whatever I decide to put on that list, whatever beliefs I choose, whatever glasses I'm putting on, my reality is changing accordingly. I want to give you an example. I think always the best one, or the one that was sort of like the light bulb going off for me, was like, if you pick a color, I'm going to pick the color pink, obviously. Then as you look around the room, you're going to start to pick up all the items that are pink, all the things that are pink. Like you can see all my pink artwork in the back, my pink corduroy pants. And there's, for me, there's a pink Valentine's Day box up on the shelf, and so on and so forth, right? And my mind wasn't bringing my awareness to all of those pink objects until I put it on that list of my reticular activating system and told it that that's what I want to see. And this happens for emotions. This happens for objects. This happens for, all the aspects of our life. And it's just a matter of recognizing that what we put our awareness on, what we bring our awareness to on our reticular activating system, is what our mind is going to allow us to see. And again, if everything is possible, if everything is out there, but we're only limited to what's on our list, then how do we change what is on our list? How do we change our glasses? Well, one of my favorite sayings is to question your beliefs often. And that's a good way to sort of begin this process. But it's also a matter of intention and realizing that, as Abraham Hicks said, a belief is just a thought that we keep thinking. So bringing our awareness to our thoughts more and more of the time, then we can start to decide and use discernment as to which thoughts are serving the reality that we're creating and which thoughts are creating a reality that we're simply reacting to, right? So the sort of famous fashion metaphor about glasses is seeing life through rose-colored glasses. And that's a really optimistic way of looking at things, in terms of like looking at life where everything is bright and happy and rosy, so to speak. But it also applies to the way that life can impact us in ways that don't feel as good. It's like we're putting on, you know, dark glasses, and we're only letting in the things that are no longer serving us. So if like these glasses represented a belief that I'm not enough, then I'm going to find ways in my reality to be affirmed, that that belief is going to be affirmed over and over and over and over again. And so by shifting that belief into something and changing that thought pattern into something that serves me, like I am enough, I will always be enough, then affirmations of that new belief are going to start to show up for me in unimaginable ways. So play around with this, because it's a really amazing, subtle, yet vital little bit of a mindset shift that can change everything.